This is not your typical desk setup video. When building this desk, I wanted to minimize stress and make everyday tasks easier. Instead of buying a bunch of new products, I modified old ones or created my own new solutions, making this the best setup I've ever worked at. When you first look at this desk, it might not look that amazing. It might look a little too simple, too minimalist, but that was the point. I built this desk to disappear. When I'm not using my wireless charger, it tucks away. When I don't need my terabyte of SSD storage, it just tucks away. But aside from that, the color scheme and the aesthetic changes makes it easier for me to focus on my work. Side note, all the wallpapers in this video were made by me. I spent hours making them and rendering them and changing the colors, so show some support and go download them from the description below. They're completely free. But now, let's go over everything that is on my desk. First up here is the Keychron V1 Max. If you want to see the review for this keyboard, I will link it in the description below, but it's a really good entry mechanical keyboard. This is a random mouse off of Amazon, but it works a little too well. I have a couple of my favorite cars here. This is my wireless charging pad and my M4 MacBook Air. That's it. That's all that's on the desk. But the functionality is so much better. I built this desk around video editing and creating my own videos, so that's why we have the aesthetic wood slat wall. But let's get into some of the hidden features. Something I bet you haven't seen in the video yet is it's this guy. This is a 1 terabyte drive by Seagate. It's the Barracuda SSD, and it's been on my desk this whole time. You just can't see it. I literally used a loop of duct tape and stuck it onto the bottom of my laptop razor, and it just slides in so that whenever I need to transfer some files from my phone to the drive to my laptop, I can just plug it in via USB cable and transfer files from my phone, and then switch it out, plug it into my laptop, and transfer files from the drive to my laptop. I love this little thing, and it has a really cool green light bar right here, so I can always see when it's on. It's just a really nice drive, but I love the way it just tucks away, so I don't have to worry about it. Is it there? Is it not? Where did I put it? It's always on my desk. Another thing on my desk that just kind of disappears is my Mophie wireless charging pad. Now, this thing was designed to charge AirPods and an iPhone and other peripherals all at once. I don't have AirPods, and the wireless earbuds I do have, they don't wireless charge, so I always just use it for my phone. But I set it up on my desk right here so that I can put my phone on there and it can go into standby mode, so I can always see the time and other things. But the really cool thing about that is sometimes I don't want to be distracted by my phone at all, so I'll just put it on the little slide out thing below my desk, and it folds away and tucks under the actual laptop razor. So again, I don't ever have to see it if I don't want to. By the way, the thing that my laptop is sitting on, the laptop razor, I made that by myself too. I went to Hobby Lobby and spent like $10 on some materials and just fashioned a little laptop razor out of it. So you don't have to buy everything on your desk setup, is what I'm saying. Because yes, sure, I could have got a tuck-awayable wireless charging pad from somewhere, but I just took the one that I already have and stuck it onto the bottom of my own homemade thing, so I didn't have to spend that money. And yeah, sure, I probably could have bought a more stable version of what I did to my SSD, but I didn't have to. And I mean, even when it comes to the lighting, these little pot lights that I have on my desk, these things cost like $3 from King Soopers, and you just put some AAA batteries in them and they cut on. That's it. You just tap them to cut them on and off. I just put a little double-sided tape on there and stuck it onto my desk, and I can trigger these on and off whenever I want some ambient lighting around my desk. It's pretty nice. Even when it comes to the wooden slat wall behind here, I completely made that myself. I'll throw some footage up on the screen right now. But the thing is this little desk mat right here, also homemade. And again, when it comes to both of these, I went to Hobby Lobby and spent just a couple of dollars and got the materials, came home and spent an hour or two just putting these together, and aesthetically it makes a huge difference. Now obviously, when it comes to things like the actual computer or a keyboard, you can make them, but you're not making them, if you know what I mean. You can maybe throw a PC together or make a custom mechanical keyboard, but you're not like making them. I don't know, I think that a lot of people should get more into the DIY aspect of filmmaking, photography, and everything else, honestly. I mean, in my past videos, I was recording in that corner, and I would throw up these huge sheets of black fabric to create like a void kind of style, but now that I've created this desk setup, I kind of want that in my background instead. It's a design choice, but in both places, it was DIY to a point. And while it does take a whole lot of planning and logistics and a lot more money to put together a desk when you're just buying everything, I think that the whole DIY thing it's a lot more fun, in my opinion. When you do get done building everything, you get to sit down and enjoy your own hard work. And that, I think, is the whole point of building your own desk. I can tell you one more time, in the description below are all the wallpapers that I made myself by hand. Hours rendering, designing, creating. They're completely free. Just hit the link in the description below so you can download the whole wallpaper pack. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but by the time this video drops, I'll have a name. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have anything you want to say, drop it in the comments below. But yeah, that's all for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.